This is just a short tour of what you will find in the course and how to make the best use of it. So once you have registered, you'll see the following screen, and along the menu bar there is firstly a place for announcements. We don't have any of those at the moment, but check there on a regular basis just to see what's coming up. Then we have the course, which gives us the list of all of the units and lessons within the course. I'll come back to that in a moment. We also have the forum. The forum is essentially a chat room where all participants can join in conversation about what's going on. You just have to join the group to start with, like so, and then you'll be able to both read, comment, and add topics. We have a progress bar, which gives you, when you joined, what the email address that you're using is, your name, assessment scores, and course tracks following through. Okay. Then on the right-hand side, there is a search bar for finding particular things that you want to look at or go back to in the course. There's a link to our Calculate website, which has all of our open access resources. And then there is a contact us form that will go through to me as the school's outreach manager, and you can simply put a request in for either help or queries, technical support, and the like. All right, so now if we go to the course, the syllabus is laid out as so, and there are a number of phases. To begin with, we have the preliminary information with the course overview. Most of you will have seen this already in the promotional material. Most of the lessons will have a rate this lesson at the bottom. It takes a couple of seconds to kind of say which of the 5 you think it is. It helps us in improving what we're presenting. Then you'll have a series of next and previous page tabs to click on, and that will take you through each of the units. When you finish a unit, you will come back to the main page of the syllabus again, and you go down to the next phase. So again, this was for the launch meeting that we held on Friday the 24th of July. And there will also be some recordings in here for people who missed it. So that was the first unit, if you like, and as you can see, that's now coloured solid blue dots next to the ones that you've gone through, and that will happen all the way through. If you're partway through a lesson or partway through a unit, it'll half colour it in. If you're all the way through, it'll fully colour it in. The next component is participant details. Here's where we gather some extra information about you and your school, and most importantly, where we ask you to put in your teacher NESA ID for those of you in New South Wales, because for us to be able to give accreditation, we need to know that code to be able to match up. But it's simply fill in the blanks and then press submit. It's run by Google Forms. And again, that's the end of that. Then we get to our phase data. So here's the introduction. On the left-hand side, you will see the different lessons. So you can flick backwards and forwards between whichever one you happen to be working on at the time. Or you can go down to the bottom and click next page. You'll notice that you will always have access to the menu bar. If you have any queries, that allows you to jump into the forum or whenever you want to post something. And at different times, we will have other Zoom meeting options available as well. That will mainly be controlled by your AMC outreach officer and mentor so that they can help you work through the course. So what sort of material do we offer? Well, we have a series of videos with one or other member of the team working through it with you. Then we have a collection of text and diagram information. We have links to resources, in this case, a PDF document, copy of a paper. Here's another one that's a copy of approaches to assessment, which is mentioned in the video. And then at the end of this particular one, we have a questionnaire, a form, which is asking you to reflect on what you learned, what you talked about. One of the things that we are doing is collecting email addresses, because each of these forms will go firstly to the outreach officer in charge of that particular section of the course, because they'll be the ones who'll be answering your questions most likely, but we will be sharing it with your AMC mentor as well. And after that, it's pretty much the same going through. So there's a video, there's some follow-up activities, there are some downloads that you can make use of in your own teaching. There's a rate this lesson, which helps us, as I said before, and so on. What I will do is go back to the course syllabus at the moment. And instead of going through all of those, I'm simply going to go to course feedback in phase 1. At the end of certainly this phase and at the end of the course in total, we have a series of questions that we wish you to answer so that we can improve on what we offer and how we offer it. Again, it's just a Google form. Some of the answers are Likert scale 1 to 5. Some of them are short answer. Some are grids and so forth. But if you could fill those in when you get to them, that would help us immensely in improving how we present online material for you with other courses and anyone else who wants to take advantage of it. And that is all you need.